Growing up in a wealthy family from South Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was more of a pain than it was a treat for Lawrence Price. Born in 1877, Lawrence was what everyone would consider spoiled. He had everything that he wanted, except a father that really respected him. Lawrence and his brother Benjamin shared the same fate. You see, they were privileged, but always forgotten. And the last thing any man would want to hear is a story of a spoiled brat. But that is far from what you'll hear. The Price family was large. Lawrence had many brothers and sisters. The two favorites of the family, of course, were the first two born. Henry was the favorite child, the oldest, the brightest, and the most respected. Lawrence's father, Walter Price, worked constantly 100 miles away in New York City. He was the head of a factory that produced all Pacific Union locomotive trains. Business was busy as ever as the railroad expanded out west. Lawrence and his brother, although they had the love of their mother, were never looked at twice by Walter. Lawrence was desperate for his dad's love, to the point where he spent most of his time pitching new ideas to his father, just to try and impress him. Although he was only seen as nothing more than a useless son. He loved to read and learn, even create. He was an engineer at heart. Since Lawrence and his younger brother Benjamin were on their own most of their time, Lawrence took care of his brother as they grew close. When Walter would come home to his family, it would only be on weekends, and he would come home unhappy and take it out on his boys. One day, Walter found out about Benjamin's spending habits on women and other useless things. He, of course, blamed Lawrence for not watching over his brother, and as a punishment, he sent the two out west where the railroad was still being developed. He gave them jobs as surveyors for the Pacific Railroad, and said once they did something with their miserable lives, they could come back home to the family. Lawrence packed his bag with books and anything else that he thought would be useful living out west. They got on their father's private steamship and headed out for a new life.